The warrior and the baby. In a village near the mountains lived a brave warrior. He had fought in many battles. In the hunt, he had faced many wild animals without fear. Everybody admired the brave warrior. The villagers said there was no one like him anywhere. But then the warrior began to grow vain. Hmm, do you know what the word vain means? It means he was full of himself. He started to think he was better than everybody else. That's what vain means. He thought he was the greatest warrior in the world. No one can beat me, he boasted. A wise old woman lived in the village. When she heard the warrior boasting, she smiled. "He is brave," she said, "but there is someone mightier in our village." The warrior went to speak with the wise old woman. "Old grandmother," he said, for that was what the villagers called her. "Who is this person you speak of?" "His name is Wasis," said the wise woman. "And where is he, old grandmother?" said the warrior. "He is there," said the wise woman. She pointed behind her. There sat a plump little baby. The baby smiled and sucked on a piece of maple sugar. The warrior had no wife. He knew nothing about babies. But like all vain people, he thought he knew everything. The warrior laughed. "Old grandmother, this is a joke," he said. "Anyone can see that I am mightier than this little baby." The wise old woman smiled. She said, "If you are mightier than Wasis, then you can make him obey you." "Of course," said the warrior. "All the villagers obey me." Then the warrior spoke to little Wasis. "Baby, come to me." But the baby did not move. He sat and sucked on his maple sugar. The warrior was surprised. The villagers always did what he told them to do. So the warrior spoke again to little Wasis. "Baby, come to me." The baby smiled and sucked his maple sugar. The warrior was amazed. No one had ever dared to disobey him. He grew angrier. He frowned at little Wasis. Then he roared, "Baby, come to me." Little Wasis began to cry. The baby howled. The warrior had never heard such sounds. He did not know what to do, but he knew he must try to stop the noise. The warrior began to sing. Then he danced for the baby. Little Wasis began to smile. With his big round eyes, the baby watched the warrior dancing. Little Wasis thought it was all very funny. He smiled as he sucked on his maple sugar. The warrior danced and danced. The sweat ran down his face. Then he grew tired and sat down. When the warrior sat, the baby cried and howled again. Up jumped the warrior and danced again. Little Wasis smiled. The warrior danced until he was too tired to dance any longer. The wise old woman spoke. "Did I not say that Wasis is mightier than you? No one is mightier than the baby. Everybody loves him, and all obey him." "It is true," sighed the warrior, as tired as the tired warrior walked away. Little Wasis smiled and sucked on his maple sugar.